Hi, I'm Gayl Russell, and my two horses, Arctic Moon and Whitney's Moon Bandit, won the jumping and the amateur jumping, and they both then swapped around and got reserve champion. My goals coming into the show was to win the jumping. I show USHJA and USEF jumping, and I do not do basic horse shows, I just show jumping. It's competitive, it's fast, it's not like the horse shows. The hunters, I do hunters at home to train my jumpers, but I'm a jumper person. My winning ride in the amateur, I rode my buckskin and white, Whitney's Moon Bandit, known better as Buzzard. And he had just a perfect round. I ride him more slow. If I let him get fast, he has a tendency to jump flat and pull rails. So it's more of a controlled, same speed the whole class. And he did his thing. He usually does really well in classes. My horse that got reserve is Arctic Moon. I call him Harley. And he's not as fast as Buzzard. He has more air time and hang time. It costs him a lot in seconds through the round. And then in the following round, in the jumpers, Buzzard stumbled in his jump off after his number 2 fence, and I had to go wide around some cones. So I thought with that, Harley might beat him, and he did. I think I'm a good team with both my horses because I take total care of them. I shoe them, I do everything with them. And Buzzard, I raised and trained him from a colt, and him and I started jumping together when he was a 3-year-old. And I decided I wanted to jump English, and so I went and bought a book and a flat saddle and started riding English. I grew up roping and riding cow horses. Buzzard, when I was down here in 2009, and when I got home, 2 weeks after I got home, he stuck a nail in his coffin joint in his back leg, and he spent like 2 months at the vets. He almost died. They said he'd be pasture sound if he was lucky. And he come out of it, and I couldn't ride him for a year. But he's got a little bit of a stiff joint, and that's why I don't do any hunters or anything, because he is a little stiff. But it doesn't bother him, it's not sore or anything, but it's a miracle he's even jumping. I was really happy. In fact, the last one in the jumpers, I was hugging Harley and I started crying, and they took a picture. I'm like, oh God. But yeah, the photographer took a picture of it. So it's pretty neat to show up at a USHJA show with a horse that's 15.5 hands tall and win the big classes. And everybody's on 17-hand tall horses. It's pretty cool. They're like, oh, what a cute little pony. And then it's, oh, that pony's really good. You know, because to them, they're ponies. I mean, they're little. Anybody that has a paint that jumps should come here. The English classes, other than your undersaddle, are pretty light. The courses are great. The course designer this year was awesome. The footing's great, and those are the two things that a lot of jumpers worry about with their horses. But anybody with a paint should definitely come.